Today, we're going to be looking at Shadow, which is a competitor to Claude Cowork. So, if you haven't seen it already, Claude Cowork is a powerful AI agent that sits on your desktop. You can automate all sorts of cool stuff with it. But Shadow is basically a free alternative that basically works in a similar way, apparently, right? So, you don't need to do manual tasks inside Mail or Notes or Excel or any Mac app. You just tell Shadow what you want, and then you can get it done. So, to get this, I'm going to test it out. I don't know if it works or not, but we're going to compare it versus Claude Cowork and just see how it performs and see if it's up to par and whether it's a worthy competitor. So from here, I'm just going to get started with this. We'll download it for Mac. And then the cool thing is it's just a DMG, which should make it easy to use. And hopefully it works. So let's see. We'll test this out. All right. So we've just installed it. And then we can open this up. Open this. Allow. Let's see if we can log in. All right, so we've created a free account. That was pretty easy. And then if we go back to Shadow now, we've got this open, right? Now, you can't actually resize it, but it's going to sit on your desktop like that. And then what we're actually going to do is open up Claude over here, and we'll take a look at Claude Cowork. Now, bear in mind, Cowork is only available on the Max plan, right? And the Max plan for Claude Cowork is something like $200 a month, something like that, right? And so we've got a free alternative here, and we have Claude Cowork, and we're just going to compare side by side how they perform and which one performs the best. So we've got some examples here. So let's take a look at this. Can you update the sales deck with the latest numbers? Interesting. All right. Let's see if you can create a presentation first of all. So we're going to say build out an AI automation themed Tetris game with CTA to the app offer bottom. Link is here. Funnel traffic to this page. Make sure the game is fun, dopamine inducing crazy colors, etc. Right? And so we actually have a prototype over here of this, which you can see right here. This is the one from Claude Cowork. It runs locally. It was created no code. Let's test it out inside Shadow using exactly the same process. Now, we can reference our actual browser, as you can see, and then we can also attach files to this, which is pretty cool. So let's see what we got here. We may have to allow a bunch of stuff as well, side by side. We'll see how this performs. We can also have a look inside the settings, see what we've got here. So you can actually toggle a window shortcut, which is pretty cool. Alt and space is what you want. And you can also bring your own API key over here as well, which is super useful. The colors are very similar, right? The colors of Claude Cowork and Shadow look very, very similar. So it's beginning to write that now. Let's compare the speed as well, these side by side. So we'll create a new task, doing the same thing inside Claude Code, like you see, Claude Cowork. As per our like For IDEs, which free IDE is worth testing out and checking out? So I think there's only really two that I would personally showcase on a video right now. If you see my recent videos, you probably already know which ones they are. So, in terms of a free IDE with free coding, I would recommend Anti-Gravity. Anti-Gravity is very powerful. You can link MCPs, you can use. I mean, you can clearly see like Cowork is superior. It's already coded out the game. That worked out perfectly. Even with the API, this is running really, really slow. Whereas the game on Cowork is it's ready to go, right? It's even got your sound effects in there. Don't know why it's only giving me Zeds though. That's not making it easy. Boom. All right, that works perfectly. Next off that. This is taking a little while. You can see that it launched this game, it created it, it works perfectly. It looks beautiful, to be fair. Like the UI is super nice. I like the style on the background and everything like that. And it's pretty quick and easy to use. So I think, number one, I'm going to have to delete that API key. From Shadow. Let's close that. Shadow doesn't seem to work. It's just not ready yet. I like the fact that they're giving it away for free, but it's got to work in it. You got to make sure that this stuff works. But you can see here that it can actually code and build out projects for you locally using OpenWork. And I would say that's the better option. If you want to see examples of OpenWork in action, go to the AI Success Lab, link in the comments description, and you'll see a full video tutorial on how to set it up, plus where to get access, right? So you can get access via the GitHub or via